Jason from Brew. How's it going, team? Happy Homebrew Wednesday. Let's get a beer. Cheers. Dirty glass. So, what's been happening this week? Not a lot. No moustache though. That's gone. November is here. So I'll put my little Who Am I link down the bottom if anyone wants to donate. Greatly appreciated if you do. No dramas if you don't. Here's what it is. So what's been happening this week? Went to a tasting last night here in town. Our local bottle store put on a tasting, and they paired it with this little puppy here. So I'm not too sure if too many people know about this one, but Caskmates is where Jamesons make their normal whiskey and then they chuck it into a barrel that's had beer in it, and this version is their stout edition. So we paired that with 4 different beers last night. So we paired it with 2 matches from New Zealand, and one was in the North Island from Garage Project. It was their Garage Easter IPA. That was just amazing. It made the bitterness of the beer just pop. Made the fruit come out a bit more too. The second beer we paired it with was from the South Island, which was the Wobbly Boot Porter from Harrington's. Being a stout, you got more, sorry if you can't hear me, more roasty and toastier notes. Solves that problem. Yeah, so you got more toast, more roast. And then we paired it with London Porter from Fuller's, and the final beer we paired it with was the Pot Kettle Black from Yeasty Boys, which was my favourite. A little bit of a fanboy of the PKB. I've still got my keg of 100% Brett fermented beer sitting in the keg that in the fridge that you're sitting on. So I brewed that last year, probably around this time I think. So that's been sitting on the yeast for, well, conditioning for a year, and that's still tasting awesome, real fruity. But yeah, so if you can find some Caskmates from Jamesons, I highly recommend you nab yourself a bottle, or just nab yourself a wee try of it, because it's quite good. It's better than the bog standard Jamesons. It's got a smoother taste. It's not as, I don't know, it's not as hot, I guess. And just pairing it with beers is just amazing. What else? Ordered some grains. Helicopter. Ordered some grains to brew a beer. When that will happen, I don't know. But we've got a, God, noisy bastards. We've got a tradition here in New Zealand called Crate Day. One moment, I'll just get a prop. You get one of these puppies. It's full of 745ml bottles, and you basically drink the lot, because why not? So our club's having a competition this year to brew a beer that's sessionable. So similar along the similar lines to the SJ Pour Challenge, but with a New Zealand twist. So I'll put the challenge out there, and a couple of people have responded to it. So we're going to be hosting that here. I'm going to hopefully have two kegs on tap. One's going to be a clone of a pretty well-known beer here in New Zealand called Emerson's Bookbinder, and the other one's going to be my take on a New Zealand draft. So both of them are going to be under 5%. Hopefully one of them pops out at about 3.8. So really sessionable, just be able to sit on it all day and just have a good time, really. What else? I think that's about it. Yeah, that's about it for this week. No, that's it. Won't be brewing this weekend, I'm busy. bloody life, eh? Just gets in the way. When I brew, I will try to get some footage, because it has been a while since I've taken any footage. I do tend to throw in the odd photo up on the bookface if you follow us, but that's about it. So that's it from me. Enough ramblings. One shout out I want to do to Chris at Give It A Go, or No Quarter. Sorry, I had to write that down so I didn't forget. He's relatively new to the homebrew scene, so go and give his channel a subscribe, give him a like, throw some comments on there. It's always nice as a new brew tuber to get some likes and comments and hits and just general banter. Always makes you feel good. So yes, that's it from me. Cheers. See you next week.